All through ages, prophets are God's voice of the conscience to nations. And prophetic intervention is God's age-long solution for the rescue of any nation whenever besieged by principalities and powers, resulting in dehumanization and destruction of life.
Welcome to the moment of truth. You just heard Bishop Oyedepo talking trash, saying that he's here to rescue. He's reading satire that was put out there by Professor Pio, late Professor Pio Adesomi, and the rumor that came from Nnamdi Kanu, and the professor made a satire about it. And I call them a newspaper pastors, a newspaper's prophet. He said he's here to rescue the nation. Which nation? Any great person that come across this guy, they go down. Jonathan went to him. Jonathan lost out. Obi went there. Obi lost out. Atiku went there. Atiku lost out. Any great person that will go to Oyedepo, they have to lose. It's just part of his life. All this lie they're telling you, they raised the dead, they did, it's all lies. He fought Buhari for good 8 years. Nothing came out of it. Simply because Buhari said he cannot be parking his plane for free. During Jonathan, he was parking it for free. He wasn't paying any taxes. So Buhari said, no, you have to be paying something. You can't be ripping us like this. That's how Buhari became an enemy, and they started fighting Buhari. They fought, they lost for 8 years. And they will come, they will make him mouth to you. They will tell you they are high and mighty. They see God, they see everything. So Professor came and make a jokes about it and all that, because Professor mocked them, exposed them that thing you read was actually my article. It was a satire. It's not prophetic. The next thing, something happened to that guy. That guy was killed in a plane crash. Something happens. He was killed. So if you are talking about them, they will just kill you like chicken, because they want their back to be covered. They don't want to be exposed. They don't want people to know they are liars. They want to keep their gullible followers in a perpetual bondage. So I know all these people, they're money-making machines. They're just there to make money. They don't add value to anybody. They're just users. And God is not on their side. They make things
as we have it today in Nigeria. How can a nation with an army of intelligent citizens who are imparting the nations of the world with their knowledge be held spellbound like this country? How can the largest nation in the world be heading for perpetual slavery without people knowing it? This disturbing information came from the Nation's newspaper of Tuesday, November 27, 2018, written by one Olatunji Dare, exploded with authoritative assertions, he said, claiming, among others, that President Buhari had died in the UK in 2017, where he was undergoing medical treatment. How? That the entrenched Kaaba in Aso Rock had procured a Buhari double in Sudan and pressed him into service as Nigeria's president. What? That representative of the Jubril family, that is the supposed impostor, having discovered the gigantic swindle, suddenly showed up in Abuja the other day and demanded to be compensated with a power-sharing arrangement at the federal level in perpetuity, plus 50% of Nigerians' oil revenues for 10 years in the first instance. Now, that was on the back page of the Nations of Tuesday, 27th of November. That, and I quote, failing these, they would tell their story to the whole world.
Since that time, Oyedepo has not come out to apologize to the whole world, to his gullible followers for his errors. The arrogant pastor, the liars. How can this be a man of God, for Christ's sake? How can this man honestly be a man of God? You ask yourself. If you want to hear the remaining, because I don't like my video to be too long, you can go to Parara, Mock News, and other platforms and hear it in full. Thank you. He's talking a lot of jargon, a lot of rubbish that does not make any sense to me.
As Nigeria now suddenly become a population of fools, I believe it's time to come away from our slumber and salvage this nation from slavery. If this evil tide is not dealt with quickly and decisively, Nigeria may be about to be recolonized the second time, and this time by another African country. What a shame and what a misfortune that will be. God forbid. You know, when we pray, we must be sensitive to the ongoings. If this is true, I wish it's not. But the word authoritative that the writer wrote was what caught my attention. If everything going on today, particularly this outburst from the Nation's newspaper of 27th November 2018, are mere speculations, then let our president address the nation right away to clear the air.
You heard the manipulation, because he was talking about Buhari, exciting violence, hyping his followers, his gullible followers. If you know, you know. They have any good thing to offer anybody. They are just for themselves and by themselves.